Sure thing. You want to know if anything unusual is happening? Well, I have been feeling a rather strange presence whenever I visit the Divine.
The Divine Tree?
It's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our...
Did you investigate the cause of this presence?
No.
Not really.
And why
A
not?
mood.
Well, we're not really supposed to go near the tree.
Except for prayer.
And why is...
I don't know.
Weird.
I don't know why we do the thing that we do. We just do it. No questions asked. It's fine. Is this the tree? It's the tree. You weren't here a second ago. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that in my headphones. Oh. Oh. Uncomfy.
Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately?
I don't know. It's like we're going on a mission that intentionally would put us in situations like this. I don't know, man.
You should talk, Vice.
I mean, you are a book.
As if Grimoire Weiss is capable of spouting such nonsense.
Sir, you are a book.
Hang on. I don't think it's done.
Oh, I don't like it. I
Does that
don't
mean it'll
like it.
tell us what we want to know? That'd be nice.
It's never easy. Oh, it's gonna talk more. Oh, God, why is this entire village just story text adventures? I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Ah! Black, pure darkness paint over everything. Words scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words, difficult words, amorous, what? Amorous words, all sparkling in the dark, like jewels. The words were fewer now. Oh, God. But time was shorter. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. This is wrong, whispered the tree and the voice of the wind through their leaves. Excuse me, this is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed. Once, long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the word. About the world? The world. This was its task, its function, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. No accident. Oh, I just completely didn't realize that there was words there. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree. Apparently, it's really hard for me to read things out loud when they're far away. And once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world. Words! Now it's words. Words collapsed into the sunset before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united in a whirlpool of light, and the light coalesced? I don't know, into stars. It's probably a word that I know, I just have never read before. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Look at my memory. A child is here, brought low by disease. He is far too young to have suffered so. Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy, too, has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatred, swell within the dark recesses of his young heart. I don't know if that's strange. If he's, like, sick, you know? Like, I would feel those too. I don't know why we're saying they're strange. Anyway, back to the thing. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates in his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He has long ceased to resent his He has long ceased to resent his parents and doctors once he did, but now his pain is so great that there's little room in his heart to think of others. Rip. We done? No, it's never that easy. Only one person can bring this boy comfort, a healthy young girl with tan skin and deep blue eyes. She's a beacon of brightness and light in the boy's world. Her very presence is a comfort to him, but he is unable to look upon her face. So he smacked the mic. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon, this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will stop coming. He knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. Me too. What? He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could just tell her of his feelings, this might not be so. Smacks mic again. But this conversation never happens. The girl disappears. The boy dies alone. The tree scoops up his memory and carefully stores it within itself. Etched upon it is a single word. Envy. Look at my memory. There is a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast. Are you confused what I'm doing?
I couldn't tell if you were like crying on the phone or reading something dramatically.
I'm reading something dramatically.
Okay, that was my gut, but I was like, if she is crying, I can't.
I'm trying to make this more entertaining for myself.
Okay. Because you're reading your game.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy arises. And another. And another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly. But fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of his daughter. Hold up, when did we cover that she was drug-addled? What? Okay, let's just walk right over that, I guess. Perhaps the child only exists in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream she does not know. We're not done yet, I know we're not. Okay, her friends and fellow warriors come and go. Some flee in terror, some are eaten. She put her poodle into a microwave oven to eat it. Yeah, to eat it. It's my favorite TikTok sound. She began the fight with 63 companions, but most are gone now. That was a very specific number. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she hears the fierce low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large it blots out the sky. She's laughing. She has been doing so for as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and she laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust. What? We don't say the daughter because she's laughing. What? This memory has been stored for a long time. It is etched with a single word. Loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. Ah, that memory has been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memory now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. Why am I doing this? The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift, through the few remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the young man and his companion entered the room. Well, this is gloomy as hell. Gloomy as hell. Yeah. The room Jazzy, yeah, that's me, I should have named him Near, had entered was also completely empty. All he could see were a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. I should have named him John. Actually, fuck naming him Near. I should have made him John. Some basic-ass white name. It would have been great. You know, just dramatic storyline, and then a basic-ass white name. Why can't I think of J names? Because I was thinking of John or Jason. But then also there's, like, Derek, like I named my dildo, but it's fine. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, Jazzy suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the forest of myth. Its villagers, prisoners of their own dreams. Yeah, we know this. I apologize, the tree thought. That is all that remains. As Jazzy stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called up from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. Oh, I didn't say the listen part right. Look there. I don't actually know how he speaks. No, look there. Look there. Look there. And I don't know. He's got some weird German accent. A small, shadowy presence appeared beneath the floor. A shade? It appeared to be... Okay, yeah. Appeared to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in its hand. Where did the jewels come in? What are this... Anyway, more jewels tumbled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth. Sights and sounds tinkling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. Why am I reading like this? How does Vice speak? This shade appears to be consuming the memories. No, that's wrong. These things eat memories? The tree extended a branch towards Jazzy without a second thought. Jazzy brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jules burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree. This is the conviction memory I had lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of science and solitude had caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than be upset, it greeted the development with good cheer. Focusing in all its power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord and tried again. Ahem! Ahem! I implore. It spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. Okay, hold on. We gotta re-go up. I implore. No. I implore. There we go. I implore. It spat out green jewel. One more time. I implore you. Okay, why can't I say it like consistently? It's fine. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy? Oh, I'm pretty sure it's green.
You let it slip?
Come on, we have to go back to that stupid...
No! I don't want to go again! Wow, I really didn't pay attention. I did all of that, and I didn't pay attention to the color of the green of the envy. Fuck! Okay, we now know what to do. We gotta pay attention to the bitch's eyes. And then I think I gotta pay attention to the amount of the warriors. Okay, but I know I can kind of skip through this. Okay, my very child's out here. Okay, blue is what we want. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, and then I'll remember the number that this bitch says. $33. Okay. Blue, 33. I hope there's not any more questions, because I'm not gonna know them. Go, 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 go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Please. Okay. Ha ha ha. Okay. Excuse me. I can go back to my little reading. It spoke! The shade has intelligence and emotion! Who cares? Jazzy brushed Vise's comment aside as a sword sliced the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to Jazzy. I must touch him. I must make contact. Why? The moment its fingers brushed against Jazzy, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed its fingers up its arm and out its entire body. It was emotion, more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone, 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries, the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains, but no more. No more. New, powerful emotions began to hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than the simple emotions it had designed to feel. It was beginning of a soul. And the young man was the key. This was a promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain. A new and unpleasant sensation. But the time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beasts? Her daughter and 33 friends, I'm guessing. Okay, riddle time is over. I'm gonna kill the stupid shade once for all. Me too. Well, I mean, it is me. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. The key! Cried the book. Secure the key! The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be heard. The words exploded. It became difficult to discern their meat and ying. The pool of memories began to crack as infinite blackness burrowed its way into the wall. The ice, its world is falling apart. How can a world, oh god, a world of let to earth? I implore, most important thing, world. What? What's right? Oh no. The light was complete. The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letter slowly faded, was drawn back to the real world. The tree was satisfied. Are we done? Please tell me I made that work. I would like it to have. I wonder if it mattered, like, which Yona I chose. Are we done?
What in the...
I don't know,
I
man.
never realized shades were capable of rational thought.
I wish they weren't. I wish they didn't put me through all
I
that.
don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle.
Me
I
too.
just want to kill him without all this hassle.
With the
I
tree
just...
defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of letters. Unless, of course, time itself begins to rewind.
Don't say that. You hoe. Don't say it. Don't say it. You better not mean it. I don't want to hear it. I didn't want to come here again in the first place. None of us did. It was horrible. Horrible.